Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Rino from Stop Abruzzo. Today from Villa Alfonsina, small town in the Trabocchi coast, very close to Fossa Cesia though, which is a very popular destination on the summer. And I think we are just 7 kilometers from the sea. You will see the views around here are amazing. And the house today is sold by Joelle from the United States. She decided to sell simply because her parents are living here and they want to move closer to some other relatives they have. So that's the only reason. And the house is really nice, I think. The place is cool because you have all these detached houses, so you are not much off the grid, but on the other hand you can enjoy the tranquility of the countryside. And the house is perfect, really spot on, no works to do, beautifully maintained. You will see it's amazing. And the squarish footage, of course I don't know, I will put as usual as subtitles if you're watching from the States, but for Italians and European whoever uses square meters, it's 95 square meters, all on the ground floor. And there is another section of the house separated, which is another 30 square meters, which is a small apartment. You can use it yourself. It has a bathroom, so you can use it yourself or rent it, Airbnb, or just a room to rent, for tourists. And you will get tourists because, as mentioned, it's pretty close to Fossa Cesia and Costa dei Trabocchi, which is a popular destination here in Abruzzo, where the sea is the cleanest. So definitely check it out on Google if you don't know the area. And outside we have 3,600 square meters as well, so decent size, with some olive trees, not too much. Honestly, I think it's the perfect size. You will see great value for money. And let's go for the tour. Okay guys, we are at the entrance. So this is the house. As you can see, probably can already tell from the video about the surroundings. That's my car, and we have this access gate here, really large, and there is of course space to accommodate many cars here on the driveway, but also downstairs. So we can go and show you how it is. And we see there's a Belgian license plate because Joelle also stays in Belgium every now and then. And by the way, cool car. Who doesn't like an MX-5 here in Italy, cabrio for the summer? So let's pan a little bit on the left. And yeah, you have this small garden, and you can see there's a lot of care here. It's you will see also with flowers. They took a good care of this place, so this is noticeable in every single aspect. Hopefully you can appreciate from the video. Definitely you will later. So I will save the interior for last, but here you can see there is outside space, which is really nice. I was speaking with Joelle and she said that they have breakfast here, dining, and those trees really helps with the temperature, because you can see when you probably know when there are trees, you get a little bit of fresh air, normally some degrees less, 1 or 2 degrees Celsius, but it makes all the difference, especially in the summer in Italy. Really beautiful garden. I'm not into flowers, so I'm not sure what they are, but let me know in the comment if you do. Let's and moving down actually a little bit, there's a gentle slope here, and we can go a little bit later on the land, but just want to mention something about it. So also, I mean, everything is gated, which is always nice, and the condition, as I was mentioning, they are great. So the land available is basically those two olive trees, and they go down, and they arrive down there. It's like rectangular shaped, and there is a website that Joel created, which I will leave in the description, where you can see the aerial view of it. Here we have a covered area for cars, and also a proper garage. Is it BMW bike? Yes. And fruit trees, lawnmower, look at the condition of this tree. I always like when people really take care of the garden. I'm learning, so I can tell when it's good and when it's not. So this is lemon and oranges, and the garage is 24 square meters, enough for a car, and of course we have the bike here, but enough for a car. You don't need to do any major work. I mean, it can stay as it is, or you can put tiles if you want to make it nicer, but I really don't think it's necessary. And this is the house from the back, and there it's the other apartment I was mentioning, the 30 square meters one, which we will go after, of course, and a cellar there, which we will also go. But first, let's finish with this beautiful terrace on the back of the house. So that's the window from the kitchen, so the kitchen is close to the space, which is important, because look at it. Look at it. Look at those open views to the sea there. If you can tell, but where my finger is the sea. I hope the camera is able to capture it. So fantastic location, and this land that you see here, no one will ever build in front of you, because those are grapes of your neighbors, but it's agricultural land, so it's not a buildable plot. And yeah, really nice. The coverage also, I don't know the name in English. Those are called in Italian tensostrutture. I'll probably try and find how it's spelled in English. Really cool, really cool. And also here you have another small space, outdoor space, living outside with some basil plant here. And from that window you can access the living room, but we can go now from the other side. And guys, we can enter the other micro apartment, if you will, that I was mentioning. So currently 2 single beds here, so in a way it's already set up if you want to to have it rented. 30 square meters is going to be enough for an holiday room for someone visiting the area. Yeah, that would be the space that they might have. And I can just want to go back on the bathroom, to go in the bathroom, not back, didn't go yet. And you will see it's in good condition. Just trying to put myself in the corner here. It's a decent size. You can decide, of course, to, you know, maybe have another shower, a bigger one, but honestly, no works needed here. That's myself on the mirror again. So now we can go and see the inside of the house. Actually, before going into the house, I almost forgot to film this. It's cellar space, and it's always an added value for space, storage. You can see this is used as a laundry. There are a couple of fridges here for extra food storage. Iron board. I mean, you can decide even here to do anything, like a smaller space if needed, but I would honestly leave it as it is. Storage room, and that's it. And the owner told me that behind that gate there is still some things of the old house. You know, this was like a traditional old house. They were doing wine downstairs, so definitely worth exploring if you want to remove that gate and see how the thing was there. It's another view from this angle, maybe. Main access. So just 2 steps. Important to mention, in case you want the ground floor house, this house is for you. There are not a lot of steps, you know. And I like this area here. Let me go left first. And guys, as a side note, I'm trying to incorporate some of the tips you guys told me about the filming, you know, to be more slow in the movement. Hopefully you can tell I'm putting an effort. And here, just the living room, just right about the same, the proper size that is needed for a family of up to 4 people. Here it will be brilliant. Either if you want to have it as a holiday house, or if you want to use it all day round, all year round. And dining table sitting around 8 people. And just let me circle back to this table, so circle around so you can see space. And that's the fireplace, which again, always nice to have. And as I was mentioning, guys, in the intro, probably you can tell from the video, this house is properly maintained. Like, it's no space for bad things. It was good care was always what this house has received. and you can see a door there on the top part of the shot. With a ladder you can access there for extra storage room, so just in case you need it. And if we go here, we have the bedrooms, this nice modern railing which leads you to this other, in a way, a little bit more separated area. On the right we have the largest bedroom. Let me see if I can do a shot, a pan shot of this. Guys, I've been here already 30 minutes and really peaceful. Couldn't hear any noise at all. Really nice. And on the windows I just noticed that you have mosquito nets. I would say almost mandatory in every house in Italy, in Spain, in Greece, in Portugal. With the weather, we have the hot weather. It's important. And here we have the single bathroom in the house. And the house was built in 1992, and you can probably tell from the tiles. So it's the furniture that was popular at the time, but it's still in a really good condition. Window on the bathroom is always nice to have. And here on the right, I would say you can have a single room here. Of course the owners have the wardrobe here, but if you imagine having a smaller wardrobe, you can have the bedroom here and that's it. Or more conveniently, it can be an office space, I think. And if you are a family of 4, you can decide, to have the kids or other family members sleeping downstairs to the space we saw earlier. The dome lights, cute. There is the air conditioning there. Honestly, this house, guys, just buy it and come here and live. Nothing else will be done. And the kitchen, L-shaped kitchen, proper new fridge, sizable for Italian standards, or maybe US standards, not the largest one, but I think this is appropriate with the house. And guys, you probably can tell from the video that the condition are great. It's I think this was probably rebuilt after. Cannot possibly imagine this is from 92. And guys, as we were at the beginning of the video, here is where you exit the amazing outdoor space. And just before closing off the video, let's go and see the other outdoor space from there, from the inside. And today we will have the special guest. So the owner, we decided to have her say some word about the property. I think it will be a nice addition to the video. I always wanted to do it, but it's rare to have the opportunities to have people speaking English and also willing to be filmed on camera. Hi, Joel. Okay, guys, so as I was mentioning, we have the special guest today. It's Joël. So, hi, Joël.
Nice to meet you, everybody. Welcome to my property.
And thanks, Joël. This is the first time I have a special guest on the video, so I think it will be great.
Excited.
What an honor, what an honor. So I just finished the tour of the house and it's really, really great. And what can you tell us, tell us about the history, a bit of the place. We can go to the land. Okay. Yeah.
So yes, I was listening to everything you said when you showed the house. So you've been very thorough and very good at explaining everything. Listen, I mean, I've been coming here since I'm very young, and what I love with this house is how it's set up. Like there is like 2 or 3 different terraces, so we can really enjoy the different terraces based on the weather, the wind. So that's a big thing for the house. It's also fantastic because inside is so open, so it feels like very modern.
Yeah, very spacious.
And very spacious.
Yeah.
And you know, as a kid, the area is very, very nice. Everything is close by. We have this family of 4 villages around Casal Bordino. There is Torino di Sangro.
I mentioned Fossa Cesia, the Costa dei Trabocchi in general. This is a nice area in Abruzzo.
5 minutes drive, and then Villa Fonsina, 4 minutes drive. And there is like everything you really need if you want to buy something quickly, pharmacy, post office and all that.
Okay, those things are in Villa Fonsina itself. There is grocery stores, all of it.
It's small. If you want a supermarket, you have to drive until Casal Bordino. It's 8 minutes drive.
All right.
So, I mean, nothing is really complicated here. There is also access to the beach. Now they just reopened the road.
All right.
They finished a proper road. Before, you know, it was all gravel for tractors to go. So in 4 minutes we are Lido Marina.
Ultimately, we are a bit in a countryside, so I think there was those old roads that you often have in Abruzzo. But nice to see that they finished finally a proper.
That's very nice.
And before,
do you want to see the
yeah, exactly, Joel, because before I was doing the video, but I didn't go there. So if we want, we can go together. And I see you guys have a lot of olive trees. I mean, a lot. For Abruzzo standards, might be not a lot, but
I think we have 30.
30, okay.
And that's enough for oil.
All right.
For my parents.
Oh, nice.
Although each time they come back, they're bringing liters of oil to us.
Of course. Tough question for you. Do you know how much liters of oil they're able to produce every year?
I think it's 4,000 liters.
I don't know. We can check.
My father.
Maybe it's 400. I don't know.
I'm bad with numbers. That part you're gonna cut because everyone's gonna laugh.
Yeah.
So so here, look. I mean, we can walk under the olive trees.
All right.
So the property is in a very skinny triangle shape.
Yeah.
And we have 2 rows only of olive trees here. So this row is actually not us. The property limit is really aligned to the wall of the property.
Okay. But I think on your website there is the aerial view of the area, so it's easy to see.
Absolutely. And so I don't know if you want to go down a little bit.
No, just a little. I see there is actually here, before the other olive trees, you have this space.
Yes.
Here, like sort of, I don't know, we can measure on Google Earth, but it's quite large. So
it's pretty large.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you ever thought about building something fancy, pool maybe, or?
The only thing we can build here, because it's a protect area, it's agriculture area, so we can't build a building, but we can build a pool.
All right.
Here, and it's pretty big. And I've asked my father to do that for years, and we never really did it. But the neighbors, 2 or 3 houses down, they did it, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's really good exposition, and trees can be planted for shade. And it's perfect for a pool.
You talked about the exposition. So what is it? Do you remember? Exactly the exposition?
Yes. So west is over there because the sun is going down on Torino di Sangro.
All right.
Which is really pretty. And
Yeah.
if you just go on the street, you can see Torino di Sangro. So yeah, East is over there.
All right.
So the sun rises there and goes on
Okay.
that side.
You get it on the kitchen early in the morning. Okay. And then
and on the back terrace in the evening.
nice.
Exactly.
Nice.
For aperitivo.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoying the wine on the
Exactly.
on the
On
terrace.
the front porch.
Yeah, nice. So, okay. No, I mean I was impressed with the interior. It's palpable that the house was loved. So it must not be easy for you to sell. But yeah. Let us know.
We really
yeah.
want to sell to somebody who appreciates, because my father designed this house, and he took big effort to refine every details. And yes, my mother also did all the shader,
Yeah.
the perfect measurement for all the shaders, and they bought very fancy furniture that they will keep, obviously, but it has been a joy to be here every year. And we had a lot of friends when we were younger, and now people are going back to because they have family abroad, and I think it's time for us to let go.
Yeah. But like you said, probably someone else will buy and enjoy this amazing view and place. Really, I really think it's really cool. And of course, I'm from Abruzzo, so I know the place. And here on Chieti's province, they're doing a lot of things, even on the bicycle lane on the coast.
Yes.
Yeah, and summer is busy with the events, and the mountains are not even that far. You have Roccaraso, I think, not
La Maiella and Il Gran Sasso.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful in the winter, in the summer, and all the villages have like a long list of festivities.
Yeah.
Like the whole summer for 3 months.
Summer is crazy. It's
busy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. You can go dance and listen to classical music, opera.
Yeah, I actually did a video on
every
Altino a couple of days ago, the sagra of sweet pepper. That was nice. But yeah, it's like you say, every time there's something in the summer. So really
Another
great.
thing that's very special is my parents know a bunch of people on this street that are living here.
Mm-hmm.
And we buy our chicken meat over there.
Oh,
eggs.
Nice.
So we also buy
Locally, very local.
Agriculture.
Yeah.
So it's...
Yeah, they all the viewers always interested in this. Like you are from the States,
Yes.
so you can tell a lot about the cost of living. Maybe just some words like, what is the differences that you see? When you arrive here in the shops or the product. Do you notice any difference at all, or prices and quality?
San Francisco is very pricey, right? But I can be transparent. My parents, they need 800 euros
Nice.
to eat here for a month, but la mia mamma cucina molto bene.
All right.
It's fresh fish almost all the time. The meat that's from the street here. Here, before we had
some sort of vegetable. Is it called the orto, the vegetable garden? Yeah, you can plant.
Vegetable garden.
Yeah, you can plant any.
Fantastic tomatoes for years, and then they stop because they're too old.
Well, if you don't build a pool, by all means,
you have to decide.
Yeah, well, the vegetable garden is the cheaper option, and you get free food. Yeah. No, I mean 800 euros is also, I think, I don't spend more than 500 and something during the month. So yeah, you can say that your mother cooks
including restaurants, probably.
All right, yeah, righty. Okay, Joel. So I think that's the end of the tour, and thank you so much for having us and showing the house. So
thank you for being here, Reno.
Yeah, thanks. Bye bye.
Ciao.